There's nothing I love more on a crisp autumn day than a nice warm cup of coffee.
You found coffee?
Well, yeah, I noticed we didn't have any up here, so I brought some from home.
We ain't seen coffee around these parts since it was outlawed many moons ago.
That's a shame. Well, I made a cup for you too.
Well, I shouldn't, but what's the harm, right?
Right. Mike.
Whoa! I think I just saw time bend. This is some powerful stuff.
I guess I just must be used to it.
I'm gonna solve every problem today!
Okay.
We are Konnect HQ.
Every day we help the people of the world.
Live God's way.
We look for the links.
Make the connection.
And you never know what might happen.
My name is Harper, and this is all about miracles.
I thought I smelled coffee.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing I love more on a crisp autumn day than a nice warm cup of coffee.
You didn't happen to give Mike any, did you?
Oh, no. Yeah, maybe. What's that noise?
Just a fail-safe button to alert everyone that there's a coffee mic loose in the building.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they probably already know. And now he's going from floor to floor, asking everyone if they have problems that he can help out with. He has mountains of energy and like a pot for problems.
Well, he can help me out with this postcard. It's pretty serious.
Well, maybe I can help here. Let me see. Hey, Konnect HQ. I'm having a hard time because my grandma's sick and I've been praying for her to get better, but she's not getting better. Why won't God give me a miracle? From Maddie.
I don't know where to start with this one. What do you do when she's asking for a miracle?
Well, a miracle is an unusual or wonderful event caused by God's power to bring glory to his name.
I know what miracles look like in the Bible. Jesus did lots of them on earth. But do miracles still happen today?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
So what do you tell someone who's asking for one but doesn't see it?
You know what? That is a good question. Let's find out together.
Chef Elaine needs me to find buttermilk. How do you milk butter? Hey, Maurice.
Hey, Mike. If you're looking for some problems, I've got some ceiling tiles that need attention.
Actually, I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach on this one. The caffeine's wore off, and now I have a pot full of problems and a plant that needs repotting.
I wish I could help, but I've got a full plate today.
Man, if there were two of me, this would go a lot faster.
Imagine that.
Yeah. One for you and one for me. We'll have this done in no time. Then we can go get some sandwiches. I like that idea. I knew you would. I need two of me. And a sub sandwich.
Maybe you should call this lady. She was handing out cards at the mall yesterday. She said she had a miracle product that would help me get more things done.
Smilin Jade.
You know, when I think about miracles, one of my favorite stories is the story of Lazarus. Do we have a Bible link for that one?
I bet we do. I'll do a search.
Oh, there, under the heading Miracles of Jesus.
This is the story about the God who loves us in the Bible. We find truth and purpose to love God and love others. We're searching God's word for things to discover. This book is alive, full of answers and godly advice. This book is alive. See the wonderful stories inside. Every day I'm searching, read through history and poetry. How much Jesus loves me. God's great story lives. There's no other book like this. This book is alive.
Welcome to the village of Bethany, a place where two sisters, Mary and Martha, live. They lived with their brother Lazarus, who was very, very sick. They were friends with Jesus and knew he could heal sick people. They sent a message to Jesus. When Jesus got the message, he said,
Lazarus' sickness will not end in death.
After 2 days, Jesus went to see Mary and Martha. Martha went to greet Jesus and the disciples, but Mary stayed behind.
Jesus, if you had only been here, my brother would not have died.
Your brother will rise again. Anyone who believes in me will continue living even after death. Do you believe this?
Yes, I have always believed you are God's son, and he will give you anything you ask. Jesus is here. Follow me to him.
Jesus, if you had only been here, my brother would not have died.
When Jesus saw Mary crying, he was deeply moved and troubled. Then Jesus wept.
Where have you put Lazarus?
Come and see, Jesus.
Roll away the stone.
Jesus started to pray as they rolled away the stone.
God, I thank you because you hear me. I say this for the people here so that they will believe in you.
Then Jesus yelled,
Lazarus, come out of there!
The crowd couldn't believe it. Jesus performed a miracle. Now, the crowd who saw the miracle that Jesus performed went to spread the word because they believed in Jesus as God's son.
You see, this story reminds us that God knows the perfect time for a miracle to bring glory to his name.
Jesus could have healed Lazarus when he was sick, when Mary and Martha asked. But God knew that other people needed to see Lazarus raised from the dead.
Yeah, and Lazarus didn't live forever after that. He still died later on.
God has a plan, when we see a miracle and even when we don't. But that's a hard thing to tell someone when they're hurt and praying for a miracle.
Yeah, let's see if we can find a Bible verse to help encourage Maddie while she's praying for her grandma.
I am so glad you called. My card?
I already have one, so...
No tag backs. Share it with a friend.
Well, I'm not entirely sure how you can help me, but I've got a pot full of problems I need to solve.
Say no more. Mike, I am in the exact business to help a person such as yourself. 4 words. Miracle cure.
That's 2 words.
Not the way I say it. Feeling alone on your great crusade? Do your problems need a big Band-Aid? Too many lemons? Not enough lemonade? Good thing you called me. Smilin Jade.
Wait, you're selling lemonade?
Friend, what I offer is the solution to all of your problems. I call it the Miracle Man.
Ooh, it's a robot. I used to have one of those.
Not like this. He's so much more than a robot. Your Miracle Man will be designed to look just like you. A bona fide duplication fabrication.
A second mic?
Exactly. He's the miracle you've been looking for.
You see, the perfect verse would be one that reminds Maddie that God's in control, no matter what.
He's always listening, even when things aren't going the way we hoped.
Hey, here we go. What about Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 17? Here, let's say it like this. Jeremiah 32:17.
Jeremiah 32:17.
O Lord, you made the heavens and the earth.
O Lord, you made the heavens and the earth.
By your strong hand and powerful arm.
By your strong hand and powerful arm.
Nothing is too hard for you.
Nothing is too hard for you.
You see, it's important that we remember that God is bigger than any problems we face, whether that be a sick loved one or a broken family, whatever your deepest prayer might be.
My human brain can't always understand God's reasonings or his timing.
Yeah, my human brain can't either, but it's important to remember that God sees things from beginning to end, and he always loves us.
Whether or not she knows it, this could be the encouragement Maddie is looking for.
I agree.
For 6 easy payments of $79.99, your Miracle Man can solve every problem.
I'll be able to solve the problem pot in no time.
Just need your signature here, here, and here.
He could help me with this one. I need help restringing a guitar.
Oh, that's an easy one. The Miracle Man can fix any stringed instrument. Just need you to sign.
Ooh, this is a tough one. My son is being bullied at school. Can the Miracle Man stop a bully?
Well, he's mostly for tasks around the house or your business, but I'm sure he could figure something out once you sign.
What about this one? My true love left me. My heart is broken. What about a broken heart?
Ooh, now we're getting into the fine print. I mean, when I said the Miracle Man can fix any problem, I meant the simple ones, like licking a stamp or making your breakfast.
Well, then why do you call him a Miracle Man?
Want all your bread to be homemade or someone to drive you to the nearest arcade? When it's a hot day, he'll give you some shade. Buy a Miracle Man from me, Smilin Jade.
But those aren't really miracles. If he was a Miracle Man, he'd be able to solve every problem, including a broken heart.
Buddy, there's no one big enough to solve every single problem.
Actually, I believe there is someone who is bigger.
No, I assure you, this is the only Miracle Man on the market. Except no substitutions. Just sign. Here.
That's where you're wrong, Smilin Jade, and on second thought, I don't think I'm gonna need your services.
Why not?
Because I've already met the Miracle Man. I believe that God is bigger and stronger than any problem. He can fix the big ones and the small ones.
But can he restring a guitar?
Yeah, he created the guitar and the ability to play it.
Fine. I can see that I've lost your interest. But did I mention that if you buy a Miracle Man today, I'll throw in a free set of steak knives?
I think I'm set on knives.
Suit yourself. But one day you may have a mess that you need unmade or a dinner that you want buffeted. If you wish that I had stayed, don't hesitate to call me Smilin Jade.
Hey, did you fix all the problems?
I helped out as many as I could.
What about the ones that are left?
These are the ones that are too big for me to handle, so I'm gonna give them to God.
How are you going to do that?
I will pray for each person by name and let God know that they need some help. I have faith God will listen, and I'll keep praying until God's answer is clear.
That sounds like a great idea.
Because no matter what happens, I believe God is bigger and stronger than any problem.
That sounds like a great point link for Maddie.
Yeah, I'll use that in the connection transmission.
Hey, Tony, I was wondering, so do you have any more of that sweet, sweet coffee?
Oh yeah, man, I can bring you some tomorrow.
No.
I mean, I'm out. It's, nope, don't have any.
Wait, I think
We're done with coffee.
Hi, my name is Tony, and I'm with Konnect HQ. I am so sorry to hear about your grandma. We wanted to share some truth with you about miracles. The Bible tells us this in the book of Jeremiah. Here, say it with me like this. Jeremiah 32:17. O Lord, you made the heavens and the earth by your strong hand and powerful arm. Nothing is too hard for you. We want to encourage you that God is in control, and there is nothing that happens in this world that is too big for him. You're probably familiar with the story of Lazarus in the Bible. That story doesn't just show us how God is capable of doing miracles. It also shows us that Jesus knew exactly the right time for a miracle and the right way to bring glory to God. Just like Jesus, you can trust that God has a plan even when it might seem like he doesn't. Some problems might need a miracle. They might need an impossible or unusual event that shows off the power of God. Miracles do happen daily because God is bigger than any problem we face. Make sure you are doing the right thing by bringing your problem to Jesus because he cares. When the miracle that we're praying for doesn't happen, God asks us to keep our faith. Real faith isn't about what God does and doesn't do for us. Real faith is in who God is. I believe God is bigger and stronger than any problem. God hears your prayers. He loves you and he knows what you need. Whenever it feels like God is not listening to you, imagine this. Maybe the answer to your problem is different than the miracle you are praying for. Thank you for your big question, Maddie. We are all praying for your grandma. And remember, Konnect HQ is here to help you.
Buttermilk. Problem solved. Miracles are events that can be hard to explain, but make us realize that God really is awesome and in control. I've seen miracles in my life. Time and time again, God has shown me that He cares about my problems, and it all started when I made the choice to make Jesus the leader of my entire life. And if you've never made that choice, all you have to remember are your ABCs. A, admit. Admit that you've done wrong, and ask God to forgive you for disobeying Him. B, believe. Believe God sent Jesus to take the punishment for your sin. Trust that you're forgiven because Jesus made you right with God. C, choose. Choose to spend your whole life depending on God's power to help you say no to sin. As you live and love like Jesus, tell others God is the leader of your life and your number one friend. And if you want to make that decision today, be sure to talk about it with your Konnect small group leader before you leave.